Hello, boys and girls, and happy shivering to you. This is your host, Zachary. I'm sitting here on a rocky shore in a nice little town in Maine. There's an old lighthouse over there, jagged rocks ready to smash a ship, a cold wind that wails like a ghost, and of course, the deep, dark, mysterious sea. It's a perfect place for one of my spooky stories, don't you think? Well, now, let's take a boat and go lobster fishing. That's how most people here make their living, you know. And one of those people is Uncle Asa, a tough-talking old sea dog who has caught lobster for years.
Oh, boy! Don't you know the proper way to lay a lobster pot in the water? Haven't you learned anything?
Yes, sir. I'm trying, okay? In the city, we catch our lobsters in grocery stores.
Just get it.
But for a few days, Uncle Asa has a crew, a niece and a nephew named Kevin and Lisa. They're staying with their uncle while their parents are on vacation. But this is anything but a vacation for the brother and sister because they're about to be a part of a story I call Lobster Face.
There, boy. That's how you ready a lobster pot.
Why do you call a trap a pot, anyway?
That's just what it's called. And you, lass, what are you doing over there? Get over here and help your brother.
My name is Lisa, Uncle Asa. Please stop calling me lass. Anyway, I'm sick. I'm standing at the side of the boat because I think I'm gonna throw up.
Ha! Seasick, eh? I bet this ocean beats any roller coaster you kids have ever ridden. Now get over here and help out while I take us back in. Sun's going down and there's a storm blowing up. We'll catch the last lobster pot back on the way in.
Kevin, remember how we thought it was gonna be fun spending a week on a lobster boat?
Yeah, now we're out here with an uncle we never met before who keeps giving us orders and can't remember our names.
And I hate lobsters too. Looking at them or eating them.
Look lively there. We're coming upon our last marker. Let's pull it in and see what we got.
Probably not much. Most of his lobster traps come up empty.
Well, boy, have we got anything?
I think there's... Wow! Look! I don't believe it!
Jiminy Joseph, will you look at that? It's the king of all lobsters.
Have you ever seen one this big before, Uncle Asa?
Never. Not in all my years. No telling how much it weighs.
Look at its shell. It's kind of gray and purple, and it's got slimy stuff oozing all over it. Gross!
And look at those eyes, lass, sprouting out there. They're fiery red, like two little burning lumps of coal.
Yeah, makes them look scary.
Nothing scary about him, boy. I'm just thinking how much that fancy restaurant's gonna pay me so they can put this big lobster on someone's dinner plate. Well, looks like our big friend is snapping at us. He really wants out.
I think what he really wants is us.
Just wait till you tell your parents about catching this king lobster. And just wait till we get to the dock and everyone gets a look at him. They'll be surprised. This is the biggest lobster this town will ever see. And we are the ones that caught him.
Soon, Uncle Asa, Kevin, and Lisa were back at the wharf. Their large and strange-looking lobster attracted the attention of the fishermen and the townspeople.
Never seen anything like it.
It's huge! A little monster! Whoa, where'd you catch it, Asa?
Now a good fisherman never tells that. Never would have caught it if we'd come on it, like my niece and nephew wanted.
Hey!
We pulled it in!
Yeah!
We did it!
Then throw it back into the sea, children.
Huh?
See that?
This is not a lobster you want to keep or should keep. The creature is cursed.
What's she talking about?
Asa, children, listen to me. The size and strange color of this lobster means it has dark powers. It will take you and possess you. You do not let it grow. I know these things.
You know nothing, Mordra. I'm used to your crazy old stories, but the boy and Laz aren't. Now go on home.
Uncle Asa.
Children, Don't sell this creature to a restaurant for someone's dinner. Throw it back into the sea, or a terrible curse will come upon your house.
Uncle Asa, maybe we better do it.
Nonsense, boy. Now get away from here, you old sea hag. Take your crazy story somewhere else.
Uncle Asa!
It bit you! The lobster reached out with his claw and grabbed your finger.
Uncle Asa, your finger's bleeding.
See? It's starting already.
Nothing's starting, sea hag. I've been pinched by lobsters many times. Now get out of here and take your crazy story with you. Go!
I go, but I warn you.
Glad to be rid of her. Come on, kids. Let's go to the restaurant and see if that French chef won't pay us some big money for this prize lobster, eh?
Well, okay.
Sure enough, Uncle Asa got a good price for the lobster. But he was about to pay his own price. And it began that night in the old lighthouse on the shore, where Kevin and Lisa were staying with their uncle.
Lisa? So what's Uncle Asa doing?
He's counting the money that French cook paid him for the lobster.
You know, I kind of wish we had let that lobster go.
Yeah, I know. What that old woman said about the old lobster being cursed was crazy, but it's still kind of spooky.
Boy, lass, you're my good luck charms. We need to celebrate our great catch today. Tomorrow we'll head into town and have ourselves a party. We'll go to that new store and...
Uncle Asa, what's wrong?
I don't know. A sudden pain. I feel like I'm burning up.
You're sweating. Your face is turning red.
Not just his face, his whole body is turning red. Look!
Now it's turning darker.
Oh, what is happening to me? Oh,
He fell.
Uncle Asa, get up!
oh.
Kevin, call for help.
The phone's dead. The storm did it.
Look!
His skin, it's turning hard and crusty.
It's like a shell, like a lobster.
Oh no, Lisa, it's the curse. What's happening?
Oh, Kevin, his hands are changing. They're growing and they're splitting apart.
His hands, they're lobster claws. Uncle Asa, your face, it's changing.
Kevin, his eyes are popping out onto those stalks like lobsters.
We've got to stop this. We've got to do something.
The lobster. We have to do what that old woman said. Get the lobster and throw it back into the sea.
But how?
The restaurant. Let's go.
So Kevin and Lisa ran from the lighthouse into the wonderfully dark and stormy night. They jumped on their bicycles and rode as fast as they could through the chilling wind and the shadowy streets.
Lisa, where's the restaurant?
Over there, down the street.
Lisa and Kevin found the restaurant where the lobster had been sold. They jumped off their bikes and ran inside.
Excuse me, you children can't come in here.
But it's an emergency.
Oh, you're soaking wet and you have no tie.
Where's that big giant lobster? The one the cook bought from our uncle today?
That? A very important customer has ordered it for dinner. Chef Pierre is in the kitchen cooking it now.
No.
Stop! Stop! Stay out of that kitchen.
Lisa, there it is. There's the lobster. Sacre bleu, what are you little wet rats doing in Chef Pierre's kitchen?
We need that lobster you're holding.
This large succulent lobster? I'm going to drop into the water to prepare him for the wonderful dinner. Don't! We need him. We'll give you money back later. So you kids want the big lobster? How do you want it? Fried or boiled?
Raw and alive.
Hey, give me back the lobster! Run, Lisa! Bring it back. We'll return your money later. Promise.
They jumped on their bikes and pedaled through the storm to the edge of a rocky cliff overlooking the ocean.
Got it?
Yeah.
Throw it in and let's hope it works.
Here it goes.
As quickly as possible, Lisa and Kevin returned to the lighthouse. Was the lobster's curse lifted from their uncle? Or was he now some grotesque lobster man?
Uncle Asa?
Uncle, it's us. Where are you? Oh, Kevin, what if it didn't work? What if he's crawling around, ready to pinch our heads off?
Children!
Uncle Asa!
You did it! You saved me!
You're not a lobster face anymore. Throwing the lobster back into the ocean brought you back to normal.
Ah, yes. And now instead of those terrible-looking claws, I can hold you both in my 2 hands.
And looking through the window was Mordra the sea hag. And she walked home through the storm, laughing to herself all the way. She liked it when she was right.